Welcome back! As I mentioned in the previous video, I'm going to be doing an entire video dedicated to puzzles that we can find in Rentaro's puzzle book. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Now he's only given us one, which is the nanogram puzzle, so let's get started with that. We'll get to Sudoku and Renograms later on. 1994, the Smartness Factory Brain Building Supplements. So basically, in nonograms, what you do is you use the numbers as a guide to determine which squares you fill in. And by a process of elimination, you could determine what squares are not filled in. And you can just cross reference things like this. So I'll show you what I mean as we solve the puzzle. Thankfully, we get a pretty easy one here. And to start things off, the best course of action is to determine which ones have rows or columns that are all filled in. So for instance, these are 10s on these rows. So I'm going to go... Whoop, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go ahead and fill all these in. So now that we've gotten those filled in, we can determine that this column of 4 is now done. Like that. And this column of 4 is now done. Alright? So that's good. And now that we've done that and determined that there can be no square filled in on this row at this point or this point, then that leaves this for the 8, like that. And now we've got a little bit more of a clue as to where some of these other things can't be. So for instance, there's 6 here, and these have to be 6 consecutive squares, by the way. There can't be any breaks. In situations where there are 2 numbers, there is an unspecified break in between the 2 numbers. But here, these are 6 consecutive squares. So since we have 5, the 6th square can be either here or here. Alright? So that means that these squares and that square are definitely not going to be filled in. And the same goes for that. And we can kind of do the same thing to determine the center of a given spot, or a little bit of squares as well. So for instance, this 4, we can put 2 squares here because either, or any configuration of 4 would involve these 2 squares, whether it goes from here to here, here to here, or here to here. So we know for sure that the 4 includes these 2 squares. So basically, that means that since this is a continuous 8, these 2 squares have to be filled in as well. And since this is 7, then these can't really be filled in. So we're getting there with this one. Let's see here. What else can we figure out? 5... Okay, these could go either way, since these could start here and there. I think I kind of know what we're drawing, though. But I do want to figure this out logically. Hang on a sec. Well, since this is symmetrical, one thing that we can determine is that 3 and 3 here have to be located here and here, just so that there is actually a break between them. So let's go ahead and put those there. So that means that the 6 here is now complete and the 6 there is now complete. So the 6 on this row can be finished like such. So that means that for this has to be out and this has to be out as well. And let's see. 1 and 1. I suppose I can just trial and error this. I did want to figure everything out logically, but it's okay. Is this right?
I did it!
Sweet, okay, good. Alright, so that forms a heart. Thankfully, that's an easy one, but the others are not quite so easy.
Hi!
I finished the nonograms puzzle.
Awesome! Nice job! What do you think?
I liked it.
I loved it.
I've got something better. You know it, you love it. The original Sudoku!
I think Rentaro is really excited about these puzzles.
Oh, I played that before.
Great! Great! I've got some good ones for you here.
He's so
Here
giddy
you
about
go. Bring it back if you want more.
it. Okay. Thankfully, I'm better at Sudoku.
I'm back for more nonograms.
Here you go.
And once you complete a puzzle of one type, you can get more. But first, before we do more nonograms, I'm going to go ahead and do the Sudoku.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
So let's go ahead and start that. Let's see, Sudoku. And as many of you probably know, Sudoku is the game where you need to make sure that every square in the 9x9 grid of 3x3 sections is filled in with numbers from 1 to 9. And every column has 1 to 9, every row is 1 to 9. Thankfully, the Sudokus in this game are not nearly as devious as some of the ones in your daily paper, which is pretty good. So, what I normally do for Sudokus like this is I determine the row, first of all, that a number can appear in. So, for the instance, in this square right here, the 1 has to be on this row. And it can't be on this column because there's a 1 here. So I'm just going to go through all the numbers here. The same logic can be applied to you put that number 1 there. And at the moment, I don't believe we can really logically determine what other spots we can put the 1 in. So let's move on to 2. 2... Well, we have kind of a shortage of 2s as well. Let's move on to 3. Okay, 3 has to go there because that's the only spot in the bottom row of this square that's available. And here we have to do there, and we have to put it either here or here, but we don't know exactly where, so we'll get back to that later. 4. Alright, 4, place there, because we can't put it there, it will intersect with that. And okay, now here's something you can do. If you have a situation like this where you can't put it down here on a certain row in a certain square that doesn't have that number yet, you can put it on that row in another square. So, for instance, it would go here because it can't go there. And we don't know where it goes on the top left, so let's go to that. Here it has to go down there, over there, and so now we can determine it goes there. And now we've got all the 4s placed in the puzzle. 5 goes there, there. Thankfully it gets a little bit easier once you get more numbers, and it kind of unravels like a sweater. Like that. 6 gets placed there. It has to go there. And there. Okay, so that means that the 6 there goes in that spot, and then that spot. Alright, 4, 5, and 6 are now done. 7. Where can we place 7? Right there. And on this one, it has to go in either one of these spots. Okay, we'll have to come back to this one here in a little while. 8, 8, 8, 8. There's one more we haven't done yet, isn't there? This one. And it goes there. Now, in a situation like this, we can determine that 2 goes here, because that's the only number unaccounted for. The same goes for that square. So let's see, 9. Put you there. Only spot left. And there, only spot left in the middle. And there, only spot in the upper left. Or the left column, rather. Alright, so now we just got 1, 2, 3, and 7. Alright, we're still kind of out on 1 as far as where those go, but 2 I think we can handle. 2s, let's see here. There we go, we have to come back to it. 3s. Where are we going to put 3s? Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to leave. Thankfully it saves your progress, which is nice. 7s. put a 7 there, of course. A 7 there, so we can't put anything here, and a 7 there. Okay. That ought to help. Which means we can put 1 there and 1 there. And for 2s, there, and 3s, boom, and boom.
I did it!
Sweet. Awesome. Okay, so our first Sudoku is done. Let's go back to the nonograms again. Whoops. Okay, so a new puzzle, same size, but it's going to be something different this time. We get a row of 10 right here, but we've got a lot more broken up rows, so this is going to be a little trickier. However, we can use some logic to solve these. For instance, here, the last number is 1, and there's a break between it and the 6, so we can safely put an X there. This one, the last number is 2, so we can put that there. 1 again, 2 again, then we have a 3, and then we have another 3, a 1, another 1, another 1, and a 3. And this 3 is the only thing in this column, so we can X out everything else. So that's good news. In here, we got a 6 that ends the whole thing, so we can make this the 6, like that. And as a result of that, now we've got the 1 that appears here, we got the 2 that appears there, the 1 there, and that's about it for that. So at this point, the other 2 1s in this column can go either here or here, or here or here. And the 1 in this column can go either here or here, so we don't really know where. That's kind of a bit of a bummer. Let's see what else we can figure out. Okay, so in this case, we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and the only way that that can work is to put them like that. Because they all have to have a break in between them, and thankfully we've already established that that's X'd out, so that's the only combination of squares that will work there. So now that we've got a square here, we can safely determine that it's part of the 3 that starts off this column. And as a result of that, it cannot go any higher than this. We can block that off. We don't know if it extends down that far or not, but we can keep it in mind at least. Let's see... 1, 1, 1, 3. Okay, one of those has to be that, because we can't fit 3 1s with spaces in between them up here, so let's keep that one there. And I believe we can use the same logic for this as we did with this row, like that. Okay, so now we got our 2 here, which means that the last 1 there goes there, and the 3, whoops, it's put there. So this whole column is now done, and we can also fill this out as well. That's good news. Okay, so these 2 rows are now done as well. Alright, so now we've got the 6 starting to form here, but we don't know exactly how far it extends in either direction. So we can't really make any inferences based on that. We can, however, determine that there's a 1 there, which probably means that this is the other 1 in this row, because we can't really put any other spaces any other way. So that means that the 6 has to be there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I totally messed this up because this has to be a 4, doesn't it? Okay, let's start this whole thing over again. My bad. I did something wrong. Sorry about that. Okay, so you guys know what this is. You just do that, 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 and that. Okay. Get the 6 placed there. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh wait, we don't really know what that is. Okay. We do know, however, that it has to be an X. Alright, so... place X's there, of course. Now let me just make sure I'm doing this right. I just want to make sure that there's nothing fishy going on here. The 2 has to be there and the 1 has to be there just by logic, so... that means that there has to be a 2 there. And This is the one where we can evenly space them out like that. So that means that the 3 is there, and we end it off there. Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite so good at the nonograms, but after I play the game, I actually downloaded an app for my phone that generated random ones just for fun, just to get my skill a little bit higher in them. But that was a long time ago, and I've kind of forgotten some of the tricks of the trade. Oh, wait a minute. I totally messed this up. My bad. Okay, hang on a sec. When am I gonna stop making these silly mistakes, guys? Okay, we know that it has to be that, because we can't fill everything out any other way. Okay, let's just erase all of this stuff. Okay, that has to go there. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, and that should work like that, I believe. Well, no, because I have to have the 2 there. So does that mean that the 2 up there goes like that? I suppose it does, okay. 1, 1, 2, 1. So that means that it's like that, I believe. Which means that that is X'd out, and that's the 1. So that means that the 6 goes like that, I think. Okay, I think that was a mistake I was making earlier, was where that was placed and some of the stuff over here. So that means that the other 1 gets placed there, which means that I can X that out. I can X that out, of course. X that out. And I can go and fill... Whoops. I can X that out as well. And one of these has to be the 1 for this. One of these has to be the 1 for that. And... oh, no. How am I going to get 3 1s on... This isn't good. I'm just making mistakes left and right. 1, 1, 1, 3. I'll come back to that. What is this we're making a picture of anyway? It's worth mentioning, by the way, that the junior and senior modes have different puzzles. Or they have some of the same puzzles that overlap, but the senior mode ultimately goes into harder territory. I'm going to assume, because there are 2 here, there has to be a break there, and that the last one has to go there. Which means that the 3 is formed right there. Okay, and we can X these out, just because the 4 can't extend that far. Question, though, is where exactly do we place the other ones? One of them has to be there. Okay, so that basically means the 4 is there. Is this like a spiral of some sort? Okay, so we're missing something. 4, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1... Okay, there needs to be a second one here. Let me just see what else we're missing, though. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 6, 1, 3, 1, and 10. 6, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1... Okay, we're missing the 1 here. How are we going to do that, though? Huh. That's going to be tricky. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, and 3. Okay. So the ones that have a mistake are this column and this row. How are we going to rectify that, though? How are we going to do this? Okay, tell you what, why don't we just clear this? And clear this. And we'll start over for these ones. We know this has to be an X. That has to be filled in. That's good. I'm assuming everything else is right. It may not be. That's filled in. Everything else just works so perfectly, though. I can't really see how else we can do it. That has to be filled in. So that means that's an X. That's an X, because 3 and stuff. So, there. Okay, so 10, that gets filled in. We put that there. That's not filled in. Yeah, I'm not exactly seeing how you do this. I hate to start over, but it may be the only way out of this. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting over. I'm sorry about this, guys. I didn't realize that this one would be so tricky. I must just be making a silly mistake somewhere, and that messes everything up. Alright, so bottom row done. 6 done. 1, 2, 1. Okay, so we keep that one there. I was trying to be on the lookout for things I may have missed earlier. Okay, we know that this has to be like this, because there's no other way that that can work. And that has to be like that, because there's no other way that could work. I mean, there's no other, like, I can't shift anything over there. I mean, it has to be like that. One. Okay, one of those has to be that. Those are X'd out. Which means that that's there. These are all X'd out. And those are there. Okay. Starting to come together again, I think. 1, 2. Okay, let me make sure I get the 2 in there. And the 1 for that has to be there, so I can X all of these out. So this column is now done. Whew, let's see here. 1, 1, 1, 3. Okay, these could go either way, so I'm not going to play with that yet. Okay, one of these has to go there. Which means that this goes there and that goes there. I think I may have made a mistake with that last time. I can't remember off the top of my head, though. Okay, so we got this column now complete. That row is now complete. This row is now complete. So is this. 1. Okay. You could go either way for that. So at this point, this is unaccounted for. Now we've pretty much narrowed that down. And wow, 1, 1, 1, 2. So that means that I have to put that there. And 1, 3, 1, 1, 2. Okay, those could go either way. 1, 1, 1, 3. I can put that there, which means that that's out. I can put that there, which means that this has to be there. And finally, this has to be here.
Another one down.
There we go. Okay, I was completely doing that the wrong way last time. Let's report to Rentaro.
Hello.
I'm back for more nonograms.
Here you go.
Here you go.
I finished up the Sudoku.
Way to go. So, what do you think?
I always like Sudoku.
I loved it.
I've got one last type of puzzle to show you. This is one of my favorites. Renograms. It's all about creating an unbroken string of numbers. Tell me what you think when you're done. Here you go.
Alright, Renograms are a lot of fun, I think.
I finished the Sudoku puzzle.
Here you go.
I should go. I'll talk to you later.
Catch you around.
Okay, so let's go and look at the Renogram, since it's the new thing. Fill the grid with available numbers to create a single consecutive string from 1 to 56, with each number connecting to the next along the horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. This is another logic process elimination kind of puzzle. Basically, what you need to determine here is how to create, or how many paths you can take to each number, and if there's only one, you can determine that that is the only path, and you have to fill in the numbers there. So, 1 to 4, I have to put a 2 here to get to 4, and the 3 absolutely has to go there. There's no other way that can work. For 5 through 6, I have to go up diagonally in order to get there optimally. I can't do anything else to make that happen. 9 or 10, see, that could go either way. I could put the 9 here or here and put the 10 there. So, yeah. The 10 I know where it goes, but the 9, not so much. 12 and 13, well, actually 9 I can, well, it has to go there. So that's not so bad. 15 has to go there to actually get to 16. 17 could go either here or here, so I'll leave that for later. Let's go look at another string, because things can kind of go either way around this area, it looks like. 27 has to go in the corner, because if we put it there, then we couldn't really create a string with anything else. What's the highest number? Is it 56? Yeah, 56. Okay, so 54 will probably go there. 55 will probably go there, which means that 17 can go in that spot right there. And 19 could go either way. What goes here? Seriously, what could go there? I suppose 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that has to be 48, I'm guessing. Which means that that's 47? No, that's 47, so 46 has to go there. Okay, we're filling this out here one number at a time. It's not too bad. 22, 23, 24. I'm just looking at what other numbers are already here. That's the key to these things, it seems. Okay, I think 32 has to go in this spot. Like, I can't really see any other way this could work. Which means that 35 has to go there, 6 has to go here, 7 has to go there, 38, so 39 has to go there. $45 has to go there to connect to those. So now we've got a string that stretches back to 32 and goes all the way to 55. So that's good news. And we got 1 through 17 down. So now it's just this corner that we need to work on. And I think I can kind of see what to do here, but not exactly. 25 has to go there. So that narrows it down. 19 goes there. 20 can go either here or here. But 29 has to go here now. Okay, I think I see what to do here now.
I did it!
There we go. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Alright, let's do another Sudoku. Okay, 1's there. There we go. Let's move on to 2's. That's the only spot that can go. In, and there. That's the only spot we can put that. And that's the only spot we can put that there, as well as that. So now we're... Oh, wait a minute, no. That's not right. That's right. Which means that this isn't. And I put an extra one in there for some reason. I have no idea why. Why did I put another... What is going on here? Okay, so... This is all done. This has to go here. And the last two can go either way. Okay. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. 3, thankfully that happened early on. 3 has to go there for this square. I forgot what the name of this is where you pinpoint stuff like this. I just call it pinpointing. I know people have a name for it in Sudoku circles. I think I'll just leave the rest of the 3s alone for now. 4. Where should I put 4s? There's not many 4s to make a decision, so I'll move on to 5. Okay, nothing there that we can really do. 6s. Okay, 7s. Not as simple as the first puzzle, that's for sure. 8s. Okay, there we go. This one is not so bad. Got all the 8s in. 9s. Okay, it has to go there because of the middle row. And that has to go there because of the left column here. Which means it has to go there. And this could basically go either way, huh? Yeah, okay. Let's go back through the numbers again. 1 has to go there, which means it goes there. So now we're done with 1. 2s. 2. Okay, we still don't know about the lower right boxes. 3s have to go in the left column here. Oh wait, no, we have to put it there because that's the only number missing from this entire row. And we have to put it in the left column here, so let's go ahead and do that. 3, 3. There we go, now we're all done with 3s. 4, oh wait, does that mean that we can do 2s now? There we go. 4 has to go there, has to go there, has to go there. Thankfully, by process of elimination, this isn't quite as bad. Alright, now on to 5. So here, the 5 has to go in the lower row. Up there it goes in that spot. There and there. 5, 5. Okay, we don't know about these two yet. 6. Let's see, we can put a 6 there, a 6 there. There, there, there. Good, good, good. Alright, 7. Alright, so 5s go here and here.
Another one down.
Perfect, alright, another Sudoku completed. Let's do another nonogram. Hopefully this one will be a little bit smoother than the last one. But it's a bigger one, alright. 15, let's go ahead and take care of that since that stretches all the way across. Okay, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, we don't really know exactly where these start and end, so that's... But we can go for the smaller ones. So 4 We know that it can't extend past here or below that. So let's go ahead and X all those out. We know we can't go there because the 8 here can't go past that if it started on that spot. Okay, and here everything has to fit within these boundaries. So 5, 3, and 3. Okay, so that means that the 10 can start at the bottom. 12 can start at the bottom. And so can this 12. Perfect, alright. So that means that this has to be X'd out, and this does. Well, actually all of these do, because this is the 8 here. And that's the 13, so that stretches all the way across. Eight, 1, 3. Okay, we don't know if it starts there or here, so I'm just going to keep looking around. So let's see, 7, 2, let me just go back to the bottom. 7, 2, 1, 1. We don't know if there's something there or if it's further up, so I'm going to leave that one be. That's 4, this is 2, that's 1, 5, 2, 1. Okay, so we've got a lot to work with here. So 4, 2, and 3. Well, this is the last group, so that has to be a 3, which means we can X that out, and that's the 4. So the 8 does stretch from that to that, which means I can X that out, and the 8 on this row starts there and extends there. Okay, so we don't know... Well, actually, no, we do. There we go. 1 and 3. So that whole row... Actually, all of these rows are now done. See, the 4 has to be there. 4 and 3. Alrighty, and... Okay, all of this stuff is pretty much done now. 8... 2... Only way that can work. So that means that the 2 here is located there. This is a 3. And this is also a... Wait, no, this is a 2 because it starts down there. Which means that that's the 3, and the 1 is somewhere up there. So that's a 6, and that's a 5, and that's a 4. I wonder what this is. It looks like some kind of animal. So 12 extends all the way, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that. So that's the complete 3 there. 3, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so that's like that. 6, 1, 2, like that. Okay, we're getting there with this one. This one seems easier than the last one to some extent. It's just bigger. 7, 2, 1. Okay, we got the 7 there. 7, 3, 1. Let's put that like so. So we got that 1. We got this 2, which means that that has to be a 1. So we got the first 2 for the first row on the top. Okay, hang on a sec here. 4, 1, 2. Okay, so we can safely do that. Which means that that 2 is right there, and that 2 for this row has to be there. So we can section these off and X them all out. Okay, so that means that the 9 on this row has to extend all the way through this stuff, like that. Which means we can X that out. And 2, 4, 2, so that means I have to put those there, and the 4 must be placed there. Which means another X gets placed there. I'm sure this is really riveting stuff to watch. Okay, so one of those has to be there, which means that that's all X'd out, because we've completed this column now. We've completed that column now. Actually, we've completed this row, so I can just X all this out, and this row. Alright, let's look at a little frog or something. 6, and I think that's it.
No puzzle stands a chance.
Sweet, that wasn't so bad. Let's ask for more.
Hi!
I finished up the Renograms puzzle.
Great! I knew you would! Don't tell the other puzzles, but this is my favorite.
I'm sure the other puzzles would understand.
I finished the Sudoku puzzle.
Here you go.
I'm back for more nonograms.
Here you go.
I'm ready for more Renograms.
Here you go.
I'll let you get back to work.
Bye.
Okay, let's do some more. This puzzle was great. Another! Okay, it's gonna be a little bit trickier this time, but hopefully not by much. 3 absolutely has to go there, 2 could go either there or there. 5 and 6 could go across any of these, or even this, so I'll leave that be for now. 8 has to go here, because there's no other way you can get to 9 via 7. What's missing? Okay, 15 has to go there, which means 17 goes there. What are we looking at here for 20, 21, 22? Okay, 22 has to go in that spot, definitely. Okay, I'm thinking that 55 has to go at the bottom, and the 21 has to go back here. Like this. There we go. And 53, I know I'm just kind of alternating between these, but I'm kind of going through by process of elimination. 50, 51, ooh, that's tricky. Actually, no, it's not. I have to go back and do 24 now. 24, oh, not as many numbers now. And now we can do 50 and 51. There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, 47 and 48 have to stretch across like that. Okay, not too bad. And 44? Where's 44? Because I can't move anymore. Oh, it's over there. Okay. So 43, 42. Okay, I'll figure that out here in a minute, but now I can see where to put 5 and 6. Right there. Oops, not there. No, 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 no. The way it switches numbers can be a little strange. Oh. Okay, I'm calling it now. This has to be 33 and 34, because there's no other way you can get to 35 now. Okay. I'll come back to that in a minute. I'm sure there is a logical way to figure that out right now, but I don't feel like doing it. For this one, though... Okay, yeah, I think what you have to do here is do 10, 11, 12, so you can put the 2 there. So I'll go ahead and put the 2 down. There we go. Okay, now this is a little bit easier to figure out. I can put the 26 there. And then I can put 28, 29, 30, and so forth. Okay, so that means 36 goes there. And 37 has to go there, 38 has to go there. 14 goes there now. And 20 goes here. Wait, does it? Where's 21? Oh, no, it doesn't go there. Oh. Hang on. That was not a good idea. What did I do wrong here? Okay, it seems like 20 would have to go here, but how do you connect 13 and 15 now? This is not good. Oof. I think 40 and all this stuff has to be like that, so at this point it's a matter of figuring out what this has. So well, let's drag all these back. Pretty sure I did this correctly, because I can't really see any other way you can do that. I think it's just this I messed up on. Yeah, I think I see what I did wrong now. It's 36, 37 has to go up here, then 38. Okay, got it.
Another one
There
down.
we go. Okay, little hiccup at the end, but not too bad. Sudoku time. On the wrong puzzle. Alright, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, all the ones are in. 2, 2, 2. No, 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 I didn't mean to do that. No, I didn't mean to erase the whole thing. Oh, that's what that button's for, I forgot. Okay, thankfully I did not get far. I think this is kind of the point in the video where my brain is kind of starting to short circuit a bit. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, there, 3, huh, okay. I can't do any really a lot more with the 3s at this point. 4s, this isn't so bad. 4s go there. I had to put a 4 there because of this row. There we go. 5s. Is it there or there? We don't know yet. Let's go on to 6. I don't think we can do much of a 6 either, to be honest. Let's see, 7s. We had to put a 7 there. Eights. Okay, thankfully this is a little more straightforward. Has to go up there by process of elimination. Okay, let's just move on to 9s. 9s. We can put a 5 there. That has to be a 9 to complete that column. That has to be a 9 to complete that column. And like such. Alright. Okay, these two I'm not sure about yet, so let's go back to 3s. Okay, the 3 has to be here for this box and here on this box. Because I can't put it there, so I'll have to put it there. I'll have to put it there because this is occupying this row. And as far as this or this is concerned, I don't know yet, so we'll come back to that. Okay, 5 has to go there. One of these two squares for this box because of this right here. Which means I have to put it there for that. Okay, 6s. Thankfully, there's a lot less room now, so that helps. Alright, all the 6s are in. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Perfect. Alrighty. Okay, we still don't know about those upper ones. 8s. Have to put an 8 there. An 8 there. Okay, all the 8s are now done. And 9s. Have to put a 9 there. No other way. Which means I have to put a 5 there. Alright, so back to 3s. I have to put a 3 there, which means I need to put a 3 there. And as far as 5s are concerned, I put 1 there, and 7s just go here and here.
No puzzle stands a chance.
Perfect, alright. Another nonogram. Well, let's see what we got. We don't have any long rows here, which is a bummer, so let's see if we can figure something else here out by logic. Okay, so at this point I have to consider what overlaps when faced with certain combinations. So 3 and 10 could go. Let's see here. I'm not putting this in stone per se. I'm just kind of experimenting here. It could go like that, or it could go like this. So in either case, those are the only squares that would work in either configuration. So in that case, let me go ahead and put the 2 and the 3 there, as well as all of this stuff there that comes out the bottom. Okay, that's pretty good. So that has to be the 2 there. That has to be the 3 there, and that has to be the 9 there. I'm guessing that that's filled in, but I don't really know for sure yet. That has to be X'd out. Okay, this has to be X'd out too, because if this were filled in, it wouldn't fit in with 6 and 3, so that's done. So now the 3 here has to go either here or here to finish off. But where is the question? We know that the 3 here goes there. So this means that nothing can go higher than this point on this column. So that's good to know. Which means that this can be X'd out because there's no way a 4 could fit in there. Put that there. Curious is, let's see, 1 plus 1, let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there's still 2 spaces of leeway. I was trying to see if there's one that has to fit within within all 15 squares. But I don't think there is. 2, 4, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. Not gonna happen, I fear. 3, 5, okay, this has to be X'd out. And so does that. Okay, so that leaves just the remaining squares for the 3 and the 5, so that's good news. Okay, so we got that done. Which means that this can be X'd out now, because there's no way the 3 can extend down there now, and the 3 has to be there. So that means that that 1 is now accounted for. We can X everything else out. And this 3 has to go there, which means I can X that out, and I can X these. I'm guessing none of these are filled in, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, I'm just going to leave those like that for now. And 6 and 3, I can go and finish off the 3. 2, 4, 1, I can go and draw out the 4. And 2, 2, and 2. I can go and draw the 4 here as well in this row. 2, 1, 3, 2, 2. Okay, so we got that one done. So since this is the 2, and there's no way that I can place a 2 or a 1 before, I can X these out as well. Well, actually, no, I can't X all these out because 2 and 3 are the only things in those columns. Okay, never mind. Silly me, I totally forgot about that. 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay. So somewhere in here is where the 2 goes, but there's no squares that absolutely share every single possible combination, so we can't make any determinations on that yet. Except we kind of can. Hang on. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so that goes there. That has to be that. Okay, this has to be a 2. And, yeah, that has to finish that off, which means that this is the 2 there. And this has to be a 2 here. So I'm just going to go ahead and X, not X that off, X that off. So that can be a 2. That can be a 2, which means that this is now all X'd out. And there's something here that's... I'm going to guess it's this one, because I don't think there's any other way. See, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, you could. Okay, never mind. One of these has to be filled in, though. But we'll figure that out in a minute. So 6 has to go here. I think I know what we're drawing, by the way. Okay, 6 and 3. 2, 4, 1, which means that all of these can be X'd out because the 2 has to fill either this or this. Well, actually, I can X that out because the 1 has to be blocked off. So that means that that starts there, and that's the 2 for there, and I can X that out. And this is the other 2 for this, which means that I can place 3 there and X that out, and then X that. So since there's only 1 up here to start things off, and this can't be a 3, then that has to be the 1, and I can X that out. So that takes care of that, and somewhere down here there's a 3, with that as a common denominator across every combination. These can be all X'd out. And this is the 6 here, so I can go ahead and draw that out. Which means I can go ahead and start working off the ends of these. So 1, 3, 1. These are all X'd, and this is a 2, so that's good. Which means that this must be the 5. Alright, 2 and 2. So that has to be the remainder of that 2. Three and 2, so 2, 2, and 3, like that. 2, 4, 2, 2. This has to be the first 2 of that, which means that that's the 4. And that's the rest of that. 2, 2, 3. I can go and X all that out. 1, 1, 1. Wait. There's only 1 more there, so let's save that. 1, 1. Well, that could go either way as well, can it? Okay, that can be X'd out. This has to be the 3 there. There's no other way, so I can X those out. 1, 1. Okay, those can be X'd out too. So can that. Actually, all of those can. And that can be placed like that to form the 3. Which means that this is the 2, and we can go and X all those out. And the other one goes here.
Take that, puzzle. You're solved.
Awesome. I kind of thought it was a magnifying glass, but it's nice to see it when it's done to know for sure. Alright, we're back for more, Rentaro.
Hey,
Can I have another Sudoku puzzle?
here you go. Bring it back if you want more.
I'm back for more nonograms.
Here you go.
I'm done with another Renograms puzzle.
Here you go.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do those. Renograms. Alright. This one, 3 has to go there. 6 or 7 could go across all this stuff, so I don't really know about that yet. 9 could go either here or here, so I don't really know about that yet. 12, 13, 14, 15, nah, that's too large of a gap. 18, we know where that goes. It goes there. Huh, okay, so 23, 20... Oh, wow, that's quite a jump. Where's 22? Oh, it's over there, okay. 1, 3, okay, that's the only way that can work out. Actually, no, it is the only way, never mind. This pretty much has to be like that, doesn't it? And then here, yeah, I can't really do this any other way. Okay, so that means... Well, that means that this is all pretty much complete. And 51 must go there. But we've still got some open-endedness with that stuff. Okay. Okay, 46, 47, and 48 obviously have to go there. $42 has to go there. Okay, I think I see how this works now. 4 goes here, which means... Wait a minute. Never mind. Can I... No, I don't want to switch. I just want to put him back. There we go. Let's see. 37, 38, 39. Oh wait, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, I thought I did have that. Okay. So, 8, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, there we go. Okay, 7 has to go here now. We can't use this spot because of the 20. Which means that the 6 goes to the bottom so that 44 can make its appearance there. And 9, 10 to get to 11. Oh, whew. See, I could go around either way, so that's kind of an issue. I don't know. Yeah. Not sure about this one. This could go there or here. Well, the thing is, if we did this, we'd completely block off 54 and 55, so that's not really going to work. So, yeah, 9 has to go there. There's no other way. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that it works like that, because I can't really see another way you can do it. And 53 has to go there. Which means that 12, 13, 4... Okay.
No puzzle stands a chance.
Perfect. Alright, good. Sudoku time. Oh, no. Alright, Sudoku number 4. Let's see. That has to go there. This could go on. No, that has to go there. I forgot about that one. This goes up there. All the ones are in. 2s. That one has to go there. Pinpointing. That has to go down there. Which means that that goes up there. All the 2s are in. Go ahead and move on to 4 because there's not enough information to deal with 3s yet. Fives? I'll go on to 6. Why not? I'll go on to 6. And to 7. Okay, that has to go there because of the top row. Alright, so all the 7s are now in. 8s. Except that's not it. There we go. Alright, hopefully we can get all the 9s in as well. Okay, so now we're just down to 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 3 that must go there to complete that. Ooh, doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'll come back to that in a minute. And a 4 must go there. And there. Which means that it must go there. There and there. Okay, good. This is coming along. It's coming along slowly, but it's getting there. 5s. Either way, we don't know. Must go there, which means it has to go there. Alright, so now we're down to 3 and 6. 6 must go there. Which means it has to go in that spot there, this spot here, and this spot there. That spot over there, this spot over here, and finally this spot over there, which means everything else is a 3.
Take that, puzzle. You're solved.
Sweetness, alright. Another nonogram. Whoops. I keep overshooting. Alright, let's see what this one is. There's a 14 here, which means that it can fill any of these squares, but the last square can be either this one or this one. And there's a 12 here, which means that I believe it can fill, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, I can fill those squares right there. Okay, so that's good to know. Let's see what else we can do. 1 and 12. Or the other way. Okay, so either way, I believe it's those that have to be used, no matter what. Now let me just see if there's any others here that take up all the space. I'm just gonna look through all these real quick. 2, 2, 2, 3, 1. That looks pretty good. 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. Ooh, close. There's a double space there. 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, Oh, okay, this one's good. 2, 5, 1, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. That's good. This has to be the either the 3 or the 4 here, because there's no way that this could be the 1 or the 2 this early on. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. Which means that this must be the 2 in this row. Like that. Okay, that's good. Okay, this has to be the 4, I think. I'll go ahead and fill that out. And this has to be the 5. Which means that this is the 3 and the 1 there. And this is the 5 as part of the 5. Well, maybe not. This could be the end of the 5 and the beginning of the 2. We don't really know yet. Okay, so that means this must be the either the 4 or the 3? Probably the 4, I'm guessing. I'm just going to go ahead and do that, because that makes the most sense with the amount of space we've got. 272, this has to be the last 2. So that means that this is a 7. That means that this must be connected, which means that this is X'd out. So either the 5 is this, or the 5 goes up here and the 2 is down there. 713, huh? Well, either way, this has to all be connected, because there's no way that the 1 or the 3 could appear this early, so I'm going to go ahead and make the 6 there. Which means that that is that. Okay. So this has to be all X'd out, which means that this is a 4. And that means that the 1 is placed there, and ultimately that fills that out. So this whole row here is done, and this 5 is done, which means that I can X those out. And that means that I can safely fill this in, X this out, and X these out, because there's no way a 2 could fit in there, or there. So 1, 3... 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's good. We got that filled in. 1, 4. We can do that. 1, 5. We can put that in. 1, 2, 2. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and make that a 4 for that row. This is a 5. Okay, 7 has to go up there. So this is the 4 there, and this is the 4 there. Okay. 3, 4, 1, 2. That's the 3, and that's the 2. So 2, 2, 2. 1, 5. 1, 2, 2. 2, 5. Okay, I'm just making sure I got all these X's here. 3, 4. Okay, so we got everything X'd out now for this top half. So now we gotta do the bottom half. So somewhere here there's 1 and 1, but we don't know where. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. I was trying to see if there's any logical inferences that we can... Yeah, there is. Okay. So 5, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, we can totally fill everything else out here. And 5 and 2 we don't know yet, but this has to be the 1 here, which means that this is a 4. Two, 7, 1. Okay, that has to be the 1. That has to be a 1. 5 and 4. Okay, that has to be out. So those are filled in, which ultimately means that this is a 6. And this is a 4. 1, and then 1. So this is 3. So 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so this corner is all done. 1, 4, 3, 1. Okay, ultimately it can't be there, so we'll go ahead and cancel that out. 1411. Okay, not enough information yet, but this can be X'd out at least. Okay. We gotta figure out where the 5 goes here. But the good news is that those two squares have to be in either combination, or any of the combinations. There's at least 5 combinations. Or 4 combinations. So 3, 2, which means that this is the 4. Okay, good, good, good. And because this is a 2, it can't extend past here or here. Okay, that's good, that's good. And this is a 4, which means, okay, it could go either way, so I'm not going to really make any judgment calls there yet. But for this, that has to be filled in. And I believe this does too, right? Either way, that has to be filled in, because it could go down here or it could go up there. So that's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna kind of slowly work my way over here. Well, the good news for this is that these have to be X'd out, because the 2 can't really go anywhere else, so yeah. 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 5. I'm just trying to see, now that we got double X's here, whether we can really do anything with this. But I don't think so. 1, 4, 1, and then there's another 1. We can X that out. 1, 4, 3, yeah, we don't know where that is. But we do know that it's that. For this, for the 2. Wow, okay, where else do we put stuff? Okay, well the good news is that those could be X'd out safely, because the 5 can't go all the way over there. And all these can be X'd out safely, because we got the 4 and the 1 down. So, that basically means that we can put the 2 down there now. And 1, 2, 1, 1. 1, 5, and 1. This looks like some kind of raccoon or some guy with a mask or something. I'm just looking around some more here, just trying to see if I can deduce anything else. Oh, wait a minute. Duh. I could put the 7. That's right. What was I thinking? 2, 5, 1, 2. Okay, we can go and do this now. 1, 2, 2, 1, and then the 1 goes either there or there. 1, 5, 1. Okay. Which means that that's 3. Okay. Okay, why did I miss that? Which means that that can be there. So now it's just this lower area that we need to work with on the left side. Which means that this can be taken out as well, so that means the 2's there. And the 3 is there, so now the 5 can't go all the way there, so we're completely done with that column anyway. I'm gonna guess that this goes here and this goes here, but I don't know for sure yet. I don't want to make any mistakes this late. So the question is, how can we determine this? 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. We got that done. 3, 4... Oh, here we go. We can put the 1 there, which means that we have to X that out. I gotta admit, the water in the background is a nice touch. It helps relax when you do this. Looks like he's kind of smiling a bit. Huh. What am I missing here? 1, 2, 2, 1, and this could go either way. 7, 1, 3. It could go either way here, too. 5, 2, 3, and this could go either way as well. And then 4 and 4. I wish there was like a save state option here, so you could revert to, you know, a point where you know you didn't have any or you were pretty sure at least you didn't have any mistakes. I hate to take chances, guys. I really do. Really do. And I know there's not going to be multiple solutions to this. But if I had to hazard a guess, I would say that that goes there and this goes there. Which means that this goes there. And that goes there. And this goes here.
Solved it.
Perfect. Alright.
Hello.
More!
I'm back for more nonograms.
Here you go.
I finished the Sudoku puzzle.
Here you go. Bring it back if you want more.
I'm done with another Renograms puzzle.
Here you go.
Great, alright.
I'll let you get back to work.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm sorry if this is really boring, guys, but that's why I'm doing it in a separate video. More Renograms. Okay, let's see what we got here. 1, 2... That pretty much has to go up there, doesn't it? Okay. I'm trying to look for spots where everything is kind of a little bit more obvious. Okay, like 5 has to go here. There's no way around that. 4 could go either way, at least right now. 9, 10, 11, 12. So either here, 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 here. So yeah, that's kind of a bit up in the air. 13, 14, 15. Where's... Okay, it could go either this way or this way, and it could even go up here if we needed it to. 15, okay, 16 has to go there. 18, 19, 20, where's 21? Up there, 21, 22, 23 has to go there. $25, 26, 27. Okay, that could go either way as well. Youch. Okay, so 31. This one's a pretty tricky one. And that's a long string, so let's go 37. Okay, this has to be that. There's no other way. Which means that the 4 has to be placed there. Let's see, 41, 40, that's a long string. 3. Okay, yeah. Thankfully, 48, 49, 50 is a pretty easy one. Okay, so let's go back through all the numbers again. 10. Okay, at this point, we have to go this way. There's no other way now. And over here, we have to do this now. And I believe 20 has to go up here, because I can't really see any other way you can do that. So 19 by definition, or by obligation, has to go there. 24... 5, 26, 27, that has to be that. Which means that 52 and 53 can go in the corner. And 55 can go there. Alright, so 29 goes in the spot above 9. And 32 must go there. Which means that the line from 33 to 37 is... Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Come on. Oh, I have to... There we go. You go there. I'm trying to go forward, not get the number 8. 40... Okay, 45 and 46 pretty much have to go there. Which means the 8 goes at the bottom, and then 41, 42, and 43 there.
Take that, puzzle. You're solved.
Yeah! Alright. Sudoku time. I kind of find this to be the least interesting because I feel like it kind of goes by a little bit more quickly and there's less to talk about. But I do like Sudoku though, it's just that I play enough in real life that this kind of feels a little bit easier than most Sudokus. Just mainly because pinpointing can easily solve a lot of your problems. Let's see. There. Boom. Okay, 3. Let me just move on to 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Like that. Five has to go there. 6 must go in that spot for that square. And that spot for that square because of this. Okay, 7 has to go there. No other way that I can see. Let's move on to 8. 8 has to go in one of these two spots there because of this row. So, yeah, no other 8s I can work off of, so I'll just move on to 9. And 9 doesn't really have a lot to offer either, so let's go back to 1. We can put 1 there since we got the 7 in now. Which means I can put that there to finish 1s off. And 3s. 3, 3. Yeah, okay, 4s. Let's move on to 4s again. Sixes. Yeah, this isn't exactly working too well, is it? Okay, so we may need to use some other methods besides pinpointing, so let's fill in the 8 there. Let's see, are there any almost done ones? This one's missing a 9 and a 7. That doesn't really help. Let's see what we got here. There's really not many other squares that are almost done, so... yeah. Well, this row's almost done, and this column's almost done, so let's look at those. 8 and a 6. Yeah, that's not going to work. This is missing an 8, a 6, and a 4. Yeah, okay, that's not helping. Alright, let's see if we can figure out another way to do this. I kind of jinxed this puzzle by saying that Sudoku was easy, didn't I? Yeah, I'm not really getting much with the 3s here. Okay. 4s again? Are you guys gonna be stubborn? Yeah, there's only like 2 4s in the entire puzzle, and they don't really intersect or anything, or line up. That's what I meant to say, line up. So it has to go either there or there. Yeah, let's go to 5. I'm sure there's like one little thing I'm just missing, and once I get it, that'll unlock the rest of the puzzle. 6s... Really, this is pretty tough. Unfortunately, there's no penciling option where you can put all the possible numbers for each square in this game. Wow. This is actually a properly difficult one. Maybe not a diabolical level one, but it's a little bit harder than what we've been given. Yeah. Come on, 8. You're not gonna do this to me again now, are you? So it has to go either here or here, and then on this one either here or here, but still, we don't have enough information to work with. Yeah, wow, I'm kind of stuck on this one. I'm sure there's just something staring me dead in the face that I'm missing here. Like, what about here? We got 9, 4, and... what is it, 3? Let's see, so 3 can't go there, it has to go either here or here. So this could either be... wait, no, 3 has to go there. Because 4 and 9 are there, so that means that 4... wait, I thought there was one that we couldn't do. I guess not. Okay, so 3 goes there, so that helps narrow it down. That's good, okay. So that basically means that all that's missing from here now are 8 and 7. But we can't really make any inferences on that, so... yeah. That didn't help us much. And this could go either here or here, and this could go either here or here for 3s. And all that's missing from here are what, 6 and 8? We can't really work with that. Any squares that are almost done, like this one, or this one. Let's see, we're missing 3, 8, and 9 from here. So, 9, okay, this square can take either 8 or 9. This square can take either 3 or 8. And this square can take all of them, so that doesn't really help. Excuse me. Sorry about that. 4, 7, and 9 for this one. This one could take 4 or 9, this one can take 7 or 9, and this one can take only 4. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay, so that may have been what I was missing the whole time. Yeah, okay, now I think the puzzle will just start to unravel now. So 7 has to go here, and 9 has to go there on this square. Okay, good. Which means 9 goes there, 9 goes there, 9 goes there. Alrighty, alrighty, this is going a little bit better. Okay, jury's still out on those. We filled in some 7s, didn't we? So we can do that, and we can do this, and that means that we can fill in a not a 5, an 8 here. So now the bottom row is all done. Good, alright, so, or the bottom third, should I say. Let's go back to 3s again. That has to go there. And 4. Let's see here. 4s. There. Which means that. And basically that. Okay, good. Sorry I'm not really getting into all the explanations about how I'm determining everything that I'm doing, but I hope you've kind of seen how I've worked with these. And I don't really want this video to go on for forever, so I'm not going to do tons and tons of talking here. 5 can go either there or there. Yeah, let's go back to that. 6s, though, that has to go there. And that must go there, because there's no way I can put it there and complete this row. So, because of that 6. So that means that this has to be an 8. And as for the rest of the 6s, I think we're kind of torn between the top and bottom thingies there. So 8s, let's see what I can do with 8s. I think we might be in another kind of deadlock place with 8s. Except not, because I have to put it there, since the 8 for that spot has to go up there, and this one has to go up here. So that means that that 8 goes there, and this 8 goes here. And this 8 has to go there. Alright, so 9s, and that 9 goes there. And that 9 goes there. Okay, good. So we're back down to 3s. So we can put that 3 there, this 3 there, which means we're now down to 5s and 6s. And at this point... Wait a minute. Okay, I was just going to say, if this could go either way, that's not a proper Sudoku puzzle.
Solved it.
There we go. 'Cause usually there's only one solution. Alright, nonograms. Any more nonograms? I seem to recall there was a really difficult... Yes, here we go. I think this is the one I'm thinking of. There's a really monster nonogram that you do here in the book. Let's see. This one has 20 squares, by 20 squares. Which means that this 16 and 3 can automatically be filled in. And let's see, 16 here. Could go either this way, or it could go this way. All that. So let's just do that for now. Let's see, any other ones that we can pretty much just fill in by default? I don't think there are, as far as entire rows or columns are concerned, so this is going to make things a little bit difficult. $15 and 3, though. We can do either that way, or we could go the other way. But either way, those have to be filled in, right? Which means that that has to be filled in. I think, yeah. Pretty sure. Okay, so we've got things started out here at least. I kind of just want a base here so we could at least start, you know, putting things up and whatnot. Because that would really help a lot. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this was the puzzle that drove me nuts when I first played the game. And it is a monster puzzle to solve. Let's see here. I'm just adding things up here to make sure I'm not missing any sums that could equal 20 with all the spaces in between them. Or at least very close to 20. 3, 6, 11, 13, 17. close on that one, but no cigar. Oh. Nope, not that either. I don't think either of these are... Well, 844 comes kind of close, but not quite. Ten, 2, and 1. Okay, when the first number is big, that does kind of help, because at least we can... 8, 9, 10... 10. Yeah, okay, so... It's those that have to be filled in. Either way, these are always going to be filled in. Now, there's no ones here, so I'm going to just go with those being shaded in. And this pretty much has to be, because there's no way that you could fit in a 12 after a space. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that can't work. 1, 1, 1, 12. So there's a leeway of 2 spaces for this thing. Okay, I believe that's correct. I think. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I could work with that either way. So those have to be like that. So now the question is, do these connect? Because there's an 8 that has to happen here. And it's looking like it happens, at least it goes across those. It almost has to at this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill those in. And 7, 4, 3, this almost certainly has to be the 4 in that sequence, so I'm just going to go and X those out. 7, 5, 2, well, not really much we can work with here, is there? So, based on the X being here, that means that this has to be the 5 in that sequence, so... That leaves the 12 for this whole thing. Okay, so that means I can go put those there. At least we know those exist. Okay, so now we can shed some insight on these. So 1, 1, 1, 11. So we got leeway of 3 spaces on this one. I think, let's see. I want to say that's correct, but I'm not sure. Okay, I think those are the squares that would be common denominators either way. Should be, at least. So this has to be one of the 2, so I'm just going to go ahead and block those off. So the 7 here has to run across these squares at least. We know that for sure. Ooh. 4 and 7. Is this part of the 4 or part of the 7? We don't know. Yeah. This puzzle, man. Pretty crazy stuff. We can do some more here, though. I believe we can fill in the exact same squares as the other row. 3, 5, and 2. 2. Okay, how much leeway do we have on this? 3, 6, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 3 spaces, okay. So this is almost certainly part of the 5, but I don't know if I want to mess around with that yet, considering just how many variations there can be of spaces there. And this is part of the 8. This is part of the 7. Wow. Yeah, I'm just kind of a little overwhelmed on this one. $14 and 1. Did we? Yeah, we already determined which ones were common denominator type spots. So wait a second. Since the last thing here is a 2, well, it could be here in the last. Yeah, we don't really know. We don't know. It's not like 3 where we can have a midpoint that's going to be in any possible combination. I wish we knew what some of the bottom things were, because like this, or, you know, at least some of the top things, that would be nice, but the thing is, they're such small numbers that it's, you really can't tell. So the question with this that I'm wondering is this all part of, well, it has to be all part of the 8. What am I thinking here? Because there's no way that can be a 2 or a 1, so that means that that's all done. I can X all this off, and that. That's good news. Okay, a little bit of progress. So does that have any implications for this? That means that that has to be X'd off as well. I'm guessing these have to be X'd off too, because those aren't, I can't put a 4 down there, so that has to be X'd off. And this has to be 2, right? Yeah, because the 4 can't stretch up there. So that means that this is the 5 in the 7 thing. So that means that the 7 includes those squares. Okay, we're getting there, I feel like. It's slow, but we're getting there. So that means that this is part of the 5, which means that those can be X'd out at least. And same is true for those. 8s, on the other hand, I don't know. That's kind of a little bit trickier. Well, I'm guessing these are going to be X'd out, but I don't want to guess. Five, 11... Okay, so we have an X there, which means that those can be filled. Because 5 would include those squares over here if it started at the top, and if it started from the bottom, it would include those squares. So that means that 11 takes up a potential... Or wait, is that all of them? Hang on. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so it takes up at least those. We know that now. And somewhere here, this is the 7 as part of the 3, 2, 7. This has to be part of that 8, and there has to be a 1 here somewhere. This has to be part of that 7 as well. But the question is, what? Okay, this has to be X'd out because the 16 can't go all the way down there. So I'm going to go ahead and safely X that out. And 5... Wait a minute. Are we done with this row now? We are. Okay, I can X that out. Okay, that's good. And then 5, 11... Well, we're not quite done with that yet, but we'll see. There's so many possibilities when it comes to this puzzle. But yeah, there's only one right answer, and that's what makes it kind of tough.